Hey everyone, Jeremiah Webb here. I'm just sitting out on the patio having some dinner, and this bird, it's like right next to me, just landed here. Now, it's probably after my food, but my grandpa, Papa Webb, so Super Papa, was a huge lover of animals, nature, forests, the outdoors. So sometimes, every once in a while, a bird will come up unnaturally close and just hang out with me. It doesn't happen very often, but it's happening today. And it's kind of my way of giving meaning that Super Papa is saying hi and saying hello. And so that relationship that you have with your grandparents is awesome. And it's an interesting dynamic because I've been thinking lately about what do you do when you don't have your kids? So quite a few of the clients are divorced, but some aren't. Some are married and some have happy marriages, and we're still working with them because the concepts in an extreme situation are so powerful that they work in a non-extreme situation too. So what do you do when you don't have your kids? Where do you spend your time? Where do you go? And then what do grandparents do when they don't have their grandkids? Is there a difference, right? There's this really interesting dynamic. Now, sometimes you have families that are weird, and the grandma or grandpa's weird, and so the kids aren't around them as much. But usually they're good and awesome, and you want to be around them. And it's just kind of funny. Do you love being around your kids? And do you have a point where you're like, I need a break, right? And what is your perspective as a grandparent? Do you need a break from your grandkids? Or do you just want to be around them all the time? And it's just an interesting thought, right? It's an interesting thought. Does our perspectives change? This bird, look at this. This bird's coming closer. It's probably after my food. It's a beautiful sunset, by the way. Just enjoying the ocean and the sunset on my balcony. So I just wanted to put that out there. Like, what if we had, as parents, what if we had the perspective of a grandparent, right? Where we love being around our kids, and we almost looked at it as not spoiling them, because they kind of do that, but they just love them unconditionally, right? And it's kind of interesting because most people will say, oh, my kids are first, especially divorced people. Like, oh, my kids are my world, right? You hear that so often. And it's like, why? And I think as a grandparent, we kind of develop unconditional love for our kids more. But the reason why it's so easy to put our kids first is because they unconditionally love us, at least for a while, until they get a little older. And so it's so easy to put your time into that because they unconditionally love you. But then, does our spouse unconditionally love us all the time? And it's not so easy to put time into them. So just some thoughts I've been having, but I just thought I'd share that.